Crisis action. The team depends on you. Fight to survive. Shoot to kill. Real-time multiplayer FPS. Crisis action. Download for free. Fight to survive. Shoot to kill. Real-time multiplayer FPS. Crisis action. Crisis action. The team depends on you. Fight to survive. Shoot to kill. Real-time multiplayer FPS. Crisis action. Download for free. survive. Shoot to kill. Real-time multiplayer FPS. Crisis action. Crisis action. The team depends on you. Fight to survive. Shoot to kill. Real-time multiplayer FPS. Crisis action. Download for free.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Hero World Championships number 2.
Number 2.
There you go. We'll be your casters for this tournament right here. I am, of course, Asura, and here with me now is
Riku.
And pretty excited to see the matches. Although sad to say that we're going to be witnessing the third matchup that is between, I believe, VN All-Stars and Many.
But, you know, this is day 1 of our first group stages. This tournament will actually spread out across until December
3, I believe. Yeah.
That is correct. So we'll be witnessing today the group stages. And just to add more info to you guys watching out there, by the way, you can share the stream to your friends. Just, you know, as an invitation to tell your buddies that, you know, there's esports here in Crisis Action. Anyway, going back to the tournament format, I would like to share that there are 16 teams in this group stage, and it's a single elimination format with a best of 3 for each match. And the game modes that are involved are, first we're gonna witness bomb. Next team, if it ends up being a 1-1, then it will go back to a bomb mode.
Bomb mode, indeed. So being in the single elimination, you really have to be careful and give it your all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really can't do many slip-ups, or you know, it could be over for you. And just some additional information as well. Like the previous tournaments that we have casted, there wasn't actually any roles or positions to actually with our players. But now we do have 5 of them. Mainly, we do have the Assaulter, and with your roles comes only weapons that can be used, or allocated weapons that can be used. So for the Assaulter, we have primary weapons that can be used as shotguns, SMG, including the Rapid Dragon, and the MG, which is, of course, the machine gun. After that, we have the AR class, or the AR position, which is the AK Rifleman. Primary weapons can use Rifle, Flame Dragon, and Dark Knight. Opposite to that, or adjacent to that, will be the MR class, or MR position, and then M4 Rifleman, and their weapons is the Rifle Devil Dragon and Death Knight. After that, of course, what's an FPS game without a sniper? So we're gonna have also a sniper role and the Freeman role. Gordon Freeman. I like it.
Yeah.
Free selection. So I believe any weapon, primary weapon, is included here except for the Nether Demon.
Yeah. And as of this moment, the players are playing live in China at the moment. So in a really
big stage,
really good production. And anyway, though, I would like to point out that it's a really nice improvement that they added these rules onto the tournament, where they only have a set number of roles for a specific a team inside a team, and they are only required to wear specific armor. So it's all uniform. No one has the upper hand in terms of stats or skills or talents, because you can't add talents in this tournament. So with that said, it's all purely skill, all purely strategy, and it all depends as well on experience, because there are a lot of experienced teams that joined this HPL, this Hero World Championships, and I'm really looking forward to see, I believe, Pro Class. Yeah, Pro Class, and there are other experienced teams as well that have joined previous tournaments. So this is a huge, what do you call this? A huge bonus for them at this group stage.
Yeah, so you're wondering what like Rico was talking about about the items. I did just talk about tell you guys the weapons that they could use, but
Yeah.
now the armor that they can use only is the Flame D set. So that's equivalent for well, that's all of what they're gonna be wearing.
Yeah.
And I actually kind of want to talk about a little bit on the positions that they have, because we already I talked about the weapons, so it kind of like makes it so that this tournament forces you, or doesn't actually force you, or at least balances it all out, that your team has a close range combatant, a mid range to long range with the rifles,
Yeah.
the close range being the shotgun, the MG, the machine gun, and the SMG.
Yep.
Of course, the long range being the sniper rifle, and
Sniper.
then you have the versatile, or the flex roll, the free
The free man.
the free man. Yeah, he can do anything that he wants because he's free.
Yeah, exactly. So it kind of gives more leeway for teams that have more star players. So it wouldn't limit themselves to what they have in terms of what kind of player you have in your roster. So that Freeman role into in addition to the rules is a really good setup for everybody.
I'm thinking like depending on the map that they would use. Actually, we only have 4 maps for team mode, or bomb,
Yeah.
and 3 maps for team mode.
For team mode.
Yeah. So what are the maps that we're gonna be playing at for bomb and team?
Well, for Bomb, there is Europetown, there's Dust, Mongkok, and Small Town. So I remember Small Town being when I casted Who Is Hero. I remember describing Small Town as one of those maps where you're forced to really engage and not out with the enemy through rotations. It's more like you have to be forced to take on these fights, and that's where you manage to take on position either point A or B. Unlike at the top of my head, unlike Mongkok, where there's so many exits and entrances and really small hallways where you can try to out-rotate when you manage to spot out where or try to penetrate the defenses when you're on the that rebel side. So for Europetown, it's one of those really old maps of Crisis Action where we were surprised to see that bomb site B.
It was super close to the rebels spawn point.
Yeah, exactly. So they just have to like enter that room and they're already in that area. So it could be one of those things if you are good at those sudden engagements. If your team is good at that, then you can force that bomb site B and finish that game. Finish that round as soon as you can. And lastly, we have Dust. Classic Dust. We all love Dust, right?
Yeah, it's the map that we all know as FPS players. How about Mongkok?
Mongkok. That's the map I told you about. The one that with a lot of.
You said small town.
No, I mentioned Small Town first, then I mentioned Mongkok.
All right, okay. So how about team mode? Well, first to 50 kills.
All right, so team mode, we have Ferry. So Ferry is more like the legit deathmatch. So for anybody who doesn't know what team mode is, it's really literally deathmatch. First to get 50 kills, they both switch sides. First to get 50 again, and they will tally the points. Whoever reaches the highest points at the end of at the end of the 2 rounds will win, of course. When it reaches a tie, then it's first to 30.
All right. So again, guys. So if you didn't hear the last part, if the game does tie in terms of like the points, we'll be pushing into a game 3 that is team mode, that first to 30.
Yeah, that is
So,
true.
yeah.
And then again, going back to the maps of team mode, there's Dark City, there's Metro, and Ferry. Dark City, particularly not a fan of this map since it's just something like a circular map.
So it's like a ring around the rosy
Yeah,
map.
it's a ring around the rosy map, whereas you're very vulnerable in terms of like who's behind you, and and there are crates, of course. There are crates and cars where you can just hide behind. But you know what? Ferry is my top choice in terms of a deathmatch map because there's an open area. It's also good for snipers because there's a high platform that snipers can utilize, and there are a bunch of tall walls as well. So I feel like it's most likely whoever gets to control that high point will, gain that really good advantage in terms of who against those players that are down below in that open area. So lastly, we have Metro, which is the train one. I believe you've
Yeah.
already played. Both played that Metro map before.
Yeah, you just have to play around the walls as well, and even use the chew of the train.
Yeah.
Yeah, to outwit your opponents. But I'm really, like you said, excited to watch Ferry, just because you did say like the high ground is where it's gonna be all at. But I think like if you kind of overuse it, it just becomes a liability to you because people would actually know. And actually, if you're like a sniper, you can only spot out probably like a couple of positions. But then there's so many angles to work with
Yeah.
going up against high ground, and proper pre-fire can actually be a detriment to you as well. So we'll just have to see how these players approach it. Overusing that high ground, again, like I said, could be a little bit deadly, but it's not all about the snipers.
Yeah.
There's of course the Salter, the MGs, the AKs, the M4s, and of course the Freeman. Let's see how
Freeman.
how he approaches this.
Yeah, exactly. So going back to what you said, that it might be a disadvantage if the sniper uses that spot, the high ground control, too much, is because you might be a bit vulnerable because they can easily, what do you call this? They can easily predict where you are and just anticipate and just go behind you instead and get a good cover. Because again, Ferry, despite it being an open ground a bit low, there's still some tall walls you can get cover from.
That's true. So I think we're almost about to go into the game, guys. So while we are waiting, again, we would like to invite you to, share the stream link.
Yeah.
It is at the Crisis Action FB page. You can see there is, I believe, a YouTube link on one of the posts. So why not share it with your friends? And maybe if they don't play Crisis Action, maybe this is time to pull them in and show them how fun of a game it is. And it's actually pretty easy to download. All you have to do is go to Google Play or
Yeah.
App Store and then just, type in Crisis Action and see how it's, how basically your phone becomes a
Battlefield.
battlefield.
Yeah, it becomes a battlefield. So,
Yes.
and if anyone's curious, you can actually buy some. Not really you can buy costumes, like accessories you can add to your character.
Of
but
course,
you
because
can-
come on, what's an FPS game if you can't use accessories, right?
That's true. That's true. And you can also change you can also buy a character, like an avatar. Like, so there are a lot of female and male choices in the shop, in the cash shop. So yeah.
I always find it strategic to buy. Yeah. Okay. So let's get into the game, guys.
Yes, sir. Strategic to buy female
Yeah.
avatars because they're more
Okay.
slender.
So, okay. So I think we're just gonna before we do start, we're just gonna take a short break, guys. So see you in a bit.
Crisis Action. The team depends on you. Fight to survive. Shoot to kill. Real-time multiplayer FPS. Crisis Action. Download for free. Fight to survive. Shoot to kill. Real-time multiplayer FPS. Crisis action. Crisis action. The team depends on you. Fight to survive. Shoot to kill. Real-time multiplayer FPS. Crisis action. Download for free. Fight to survive. Shoot to kill. Real-time multiplayer FPS. Crisis action.
All right, and we're back once more for the Hero World Championship 2, or the second Hero World Championship. I think
Yep.
that's the better one to call it.
Yeah.
And we'll reintroduce ourselves. I'm Asarai, and along here with me now is...
Riku.
Yes, so as we are waiting again for the game to start, or for a third match to start, that is between VN All-Stars and Many. I guess we'll talk about the players. Oh yeah, so let's get into the game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's
I'm all
start
hyped up.
off. Yeah.
Let's start it off. Just take note that the players that are competing right now are coming from different sides of the world. So we have China, Taiwan, Hong Kong, a couple of players from Southeast Asia, South Korea, and North America. So a lot of, countries involved in this game. But let's head on to our first match. I believe it is between, VN All-Stars versus Many. And I'm seeing...
Yeah, so we'll just talk about the players first. Let's introduce them.
Yes.
I guess I'll start off. We do have on one side Many, so I'll tell the players and their roles. So we have Many Feng Chin as the AR/AK rifleman. We have War God as the sniper, as well as a Sneaky on the freeman role, and Sunny on the assaulter, and of course we have Love on the MR/M4 rifleman.
Yes, sirree. And for VN All-Stars, we've got Vez, VNS Vez on the AR/AK rifleman. We've got VNS Ho with a sniper role, Gumi on Freeman, Dai for the Assaulter, and Gino for the MRM for Rifleman.
Yeah. So our map there to start off was Europetown, I believe.
Yeah, I believe it is Europetown.
Yeah.
So
I guess before we do talk about the map a bit more, because we did that a while ago, there is a banning phase here, guys, for bomb mode and team mode. So bomb mode, we do start off with 4 maps. That is what we said a while ago, which is Europetown, Dust, Mongkok, and
Small Town.
Yeah, Small Town. So both teams are. This is gonna be the.
Let's go.
Okay.
There
And
we
we're
go.
gonna start off. We're just gonna talk about that later as we are about to unleash all havoc. Let's start off, guys. Woo! And now we do have the vision of Vess and the other members. Oh, actually, they shifted up to
Dark City. I
Dark City.
think.
This is gonna be team mode first. Okay, let's go.
So first to 40, just to remind what the team mode rules are. First to 40, they switch it up to the second round, and first to 40 again, they tally the scores, and whoever wins, whoever gets the highest will win, of course. And
Yeah, grenade
leading-
kill there. Being used by, I believe that was Sunny. Good kill from Sunny there. So it's gonna be an 8-4 with the. I think it is, yes, many on the blue team. That's the alliance, the ally side, and then on the red team, it is going to be the VN All Stars.
Yeah, for the Rebel side. So in leading right now is Many doing a really good job securing that perimeter and not making sure that they're not gonna get any backstabs or whatsoever. Just taking control of the platforms, crates, just so that they can get more cover for themselves. Like, that's really so man moding there.
Great amount of kills there from War God with the sniper rifle. He's the player for Many, sniper player for Many. Now you can see that, nice kill there from Gino, spawning out the one man. Now we do see that it's going to be, well, 21 to 18, and I kind of want to brush up on these type of matchups wherein it is, an all-out kill
Battle,
fest.
kill fest.
Having to go up against your opponents and like lose 5, even 3 kills can actually be very detrimental, because if those 3 kills are not stabilized as the game progresses, you're just, it's always 3 kills ahead. And if you look at it, even if it's like 47 on your team, if your opponent's is like 3 ahead, they win already with 50.
Exactly, and it all as well matters to who you kill as well. So what if the star player is still left alive doing all those frags? So it's going to be difficult if ever you do not take those significant shots.
Oh, Gumi with the MG gonna go in with the spray down. He gets the kill, and he's gonna be very happy with that one. Still, Many definitely on the leaderboard here with 33 and 30, and you can see from the back line, it's going to be War God kill after kill. They have not yet found him. I mean, they get the kills onto him, but then once he respawns, he actually gets these really nifty angles that he does get a lot of frags with, and now 4 kills, a couple more. We're already past the half point of our kill ratio here, but let's see, as it is VN Stars, or VN All-Stars, trying to come back.
Yeah, Vienna's All-Stars really looks solid at this point. It's a very, very close fight, 39 to 36. I'm really not sure who's gonna win, but in terms of like positioning, looks like the what do you call this? Many has that defensive stance, while VN is really forced, try to go in and try to secure that perimeter. It's just so troublesome. If you're on the defensive side, at least you can take advantage of being prepared and having to anticipate. But 46 to 39, that's a pretty huge lead
my
already.
Goodness, look at the kill feed. It's all bleeding blue. Only 2 more for Many, and it's gonna be game, set, and match. 1 more for them, and they are actually just crowding right here. VNS are trying to at least go in for some very defensive positioning, but it's not gonna be enough. 50 to 41, and that will be the first team match or team mode into the hands of Many.
Yeah, you can see that Many is just staying in that one area, and they're just waiting for VN All-Stars to try and do that assault. And it's like, it's so advantageous for it. It works well for them because the anticipation, that kind of strategy, is best suited for them, I think, for their team. So with that said, I think VN has to, switch it up a bit so that maybe they'll try to be the ones that are going to wait instead of being extra aggressive. Maybe they can be more careful next time and become precise on their targets.
Yeah. So let's get into the game again, guys. This is the second half of our team mode, and just one more 50 points, and it's going to be many winning it off. And yeah.
Yeah,
So,
we'll see though.
yeah.
It could go. I'm not sure who's gonna win because we both saw, you guys saw that it's so close. Like the kill feed is so close. It's just that the players, the positioning and the players coming from many is, I guess they kill faster. They're more aware. It's just that they kind of snowballed of it because they got the momentum going for them at the first few minutes of the game.
Yeah, I just felt like they had better aim, and Wargod was actually doing quite a bit of fragging there. And Fencheng, as the frontman, actually had a Gatling gun, but
Yeah, I saw that.
yeah, and it wasn't
was
getting
fun.
it wasn't getting shut down at all. And that you said it already. They were just corralling on one area, and I think VN All Stars, they were trying to approach us one at a time,
Yeah.
and they were getting little itsy bitsy amount of damage, but it wasn't really enough to get these kills in their favor. And then when they try to trickle in one after the other, it's just going to be easy mow down, domino effect of kills.
Exactly. And with that said, the momentum is on the side of many. So let's see how they pan out on the next what do you call this, next round, because momentum is very important for VN All Stars if they cannot manage to try and make a comeback in this point of the game.
And let's see how they go. Ooh, that's a pretty weapon there from the Many side. And now they're going to be trying to go aggressive. 3-man push here, and Many already starting off with 2 kills, but VNS is not going to allow them to, trickle a bit of, to be that over aggressive. Many is on the Rebel side for the red team, and for the blue team, it's going to be VN All Stars.
And there you have it. So really close start. No one has the upper hand just yet, and what do you call this? Gumi has been doing a pretty good job on the side of VNS along with Gino. So I feel like if they keep staying alive and not being targeted too much, then I suppose they can help out VNS take this round for themselves. But again, this might be deja vu as the side of Many is slowly getting into the lead.
Yeah, but now you can see that VNS are actually just staying on their spawn point, and Many have to go aggressive because that's how Many plays. And even with that, what Many does is just throw a lot of nades, and it's just AoE damage all day long. And you can see the free man getting a lot of kills with the pistol. Now you can see Ho going in. Doesn't actually get the one shot, whiffs the sniper rifle there, and now Many is just trickling in. Look at this. This is worse than what was happening a while ago. Almost a 10-kill advantage for the Many roster.
Exactly. The 10-kill advantage only happened at around the 40-kill mark, but this time around, this is so early into the game. It's already 15-27, and it's so difficult to actually come back from this because as you get more death on their side of the team, it actually not only gets your chances to get more kills, it actually demoralizes you. So again, just as you said, they're doing that same tactic of just waiting for VNS to keep approaching them and take advantage of that.
If he could get the kill there, this guy would be my hero. And he survives with 19 HP. If you saw there a while ago, the reason why I said was that VNS Bez, he actually threw a nade and it kind of bounced off the truck there.
Ooh.
Going back to him, I mean, he dodged it, but the nerves right now for, VNS All-Stars are actually showing.
Exactly, and 22-40, this is just really dominating coming from the side of Many here, and it seems like they're gonna really have a hard time. VNS, it's hard to pick up at this point, especially if you know that it's trickling down.
7, 6.
They're allowing it.
More kills to go, and it's going to be
GG. Yeah.
GG already. 5-0. Wow. So I think it's gonna be Many who won that one.
Yeah, congratulations to Many, of course. I think game 1 was supposed to be bomb, right? So we're already witnessing the second round of this series. So I assume.
Okay, so Many's going to be advancing into the quarterfinals already.
Yeah, that is true. So congratulations, and that was really dominating match. I felt like they could have All Stars had a chance, but it's like they did not, change their tactics. They just remained the same from round one, and I felt like that was their downfall.
It could be that, or the fact that Many's just a
Really good.
better team.
A better team, of course, of course. Yeah, really skilled players coming from their side, and they really worked as a team. I did not see them, isolated, like one of their players isolated at all. It's like they're always in a group, and if they catch someone, they always catch someone from VNS, like that one person. Again, you said they kept trickling down, and that was GG.
Yeah, that was GG. So we're just preparing, I believe, to go into the next game already, I believe. Yeah.
The next game. So the fourth match, or like the game 3? No, Many has already, went going to.
Okay, so we're gonna do a rematch.
All right, so we're gonna do the rematch.
Yeah, because some latency issues have occurred, guys. So maybe that's the reason why VN All Stars kind of whiffed their shots a little bit. Because for me personally, playing Crisis Action, it's kind of difficult to actually track with your crosshair. Yeah,
crosshair,
because you have to use your finger, right, to keep
aiming,
tracking your opponent.
Yeah.
And then actually, if you kind of overshot how much sensitivity you have to use, or how much sensitivity you set, you can actually
turn.
Advance to or turn, or actually advance to your crosshair a bit too much. You can't actually get the kill.
Yeah, sometimes what we do as beginners is that you just move, not your
strafe.
camera. You just strafe. Just so that you can just keep that crosshair in position at whatever position you want in the middle, and then just do your movements.
Yeah,
Just
actually,
a
I find
beginner
it
tip.
the safest because not most people actually use the crouch mechanic. They always use jump because I think it's much more effective, and it does give you a lot more mobility than if you would just crouch.
Yeah, because the crouch is over here where you're moving your character. Meanwhile, your jump is at least near your gun.
Yeah.
Your fire.
It's like, you're fire.
Your fire.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Anyway, we're just waiting for the next match to start. It is still gonna be between Many and VNS, VN All Stars rather. So sit tight.
Yeah. I believe before when we were casting the Who is Hero tournaments, it was around from what they said, 400 to even 600 teams who actually applied to join. Yeah, that was before when it was, not in like a main venue. Now 16 teams were able to wiggle through all of that. Imagine maybe not even 400. It could even actually be more than 400, maybe 800 or 1,000 teams, and you still have to give it. I mean, if VN All Stars are showing, or VN All Stars are still up for the fight, you can like say to them, you can actually say that they are still one of the top teams right now for Crisis Action because, well, they were able to get through that grueling amount of teams and still come out on top, and I think that's like very commendable.
Yeah, it's props to them.
Yeah. So again, guys, we'll just be taking a very short break. So see you in a bit.
Real-time multiplayer FPS. Crisis Action. Crisis Action. The team depends on you. Fight to survive. Shoot to kill. Real-time multiplayer FPS. Crisis Action. Download for free.